Bingo! There's first and reverse band. Okay, guys and gals, we're going to give her the old Russell shake here. And of course, he's no help. There it goes. Yep. She's a mess, guys. You have just won a 1976 Cordoba. Welcome to RCindustry. Well, hey, it's Rick here, and welcome to another exciting episode of RCindustry. Today, we're going to put this into that. That being the limelateda, the Ford LTD, the Fordilac. But seriously, we do need to get this transmission filter and pan gasket put in. The old car moves itself around, but if you remember from the first episode, whenever we went to load this on the trailer that day we went to pick it up, it didn't have enough fluid in it to make itself move, and so the only thing we had was some Dextron, and we dumped 2 quarts of Dextron down in there, or Dextron 2 or some kind of stuff. You know, you ain't supposed to mix them oils. This thing is supposed to have type F in it. And, you know, we kind of, who knows what it had in it. The way the rest of the work was done on this car, it could have anything in it. It could have motor oil in it, I don't know. Probably not, because it does work. And it is kind of red. However, we're going to drain this stuff out of it. Hopefully we don't get into a big old mess like everything else we've tried to do on this. So hopefully nobody's had their fingers in this transmission. So we'll find out. Let's jack it up and pull the pan off. Show you more. We're going to give her the old Russell shake here. We don't want that falling on us. Okay, well, I think we can get under here sort of, kind of. So there's the pan we need to take off. And I don't know, that's got a square bottom, so it must be a C4. I don't know, guys. All I can say is we're going to take it off there, and if it ain't right, we got to go get something else. All right, let me get some bolts. Or I mean, yeah, it's got bolts in it. How about I get the air impact and some sockets, and we'll take that off there. All right, show you more. Well, let's see what we can get done here. I don't know. Let's see here. R is for remove, I think. So. Just going to loosen these front ones up. I should jack this up. I don't know. Got to go on that other side and get those. Why don't they make these with drain fans or drain plugs? I just don't know why. Alright, now let's wait for that. Okay, of course my plan is to take all these back bolts out and leave the 2 or 3 across the front and let that pan kind of fall down and drain into this, which is way too small. So yeah, okay, well that's what we're going to try. Alright, show you more. Okay, well I went and got the big gun. That pan gasket must be holding her pretty good, because she didn't come down out of there. Well, let's just see if we can pop her down. This is where she's going to get messy, most likely. Wow, I ain't never seen the beat. There it goes. Yep, she's a mess, guys. Guarantee it. Well, while that continues to drain mostly in the pan, I'm going to go get some dry sweep and throw down on all that. So, alright, show you more. Okay, guys and gals, do you see what I see? Or rather, do you see what I don't see? I don't see no filter. Now, I haven't slid the pan out of here yet, so let's slide the pan over here. Maybe it's down in there and it just fell off the clip. I mean, I don't know. Oh, come here, baby. Let's see how much debris is in this thing. Yeah, there's the filter. Okay, so the filter is in it. it just came off. Yeah, because there's the clip. So all that just came apart. Well, that's good to know, because knowing everything else about this car, it wouldn't have surprised me that it didn't even have a filter. So anyway, all right, let's get this pan out from under here and get her cleaned up and see what we got. Show you more. Oh, brother. No, it don't have to be. It can be a cousin. Well, that don't look real bad. Well, let's see. There's first and reverse band. Oh, here we go. Here's second. And there's third. Yeah, it's perfect. Well, let me get this thing all cleaned up, and I'll get the pan gasket cleaned off of the transmission up there, and we'll even see if this thing we got is even the right one. So, all right, show you more. Well, guess what? That was the wrong transmission filter and housing and gasket. I just knew it looked the right shape, but it was not big enough. So, come to find out, this is an FMX, which is what my old LTD had in back in 1973. So, and the other thing is, they don't got one. So, it's going to be tomorrow. So, we're just going to let this kind of set right here in the driveway, and we'll do it tomorrow. All right, thanks for coming along. More in the morning. All right, we're back on day 2 here, and they give me the correct, hopefully, we're going to check it out, but at least this one's for an FMX, which is what I thought this car had in it, not a C4. So let's see if it fits the pan. Okay, so the filter looks correct. That's good. And let's see if this pan gasket fits. And it looks like bingo! All right, let's see if we can get this filter on, get this car going again. We need to check the rear end fluid, and then maybe we can see if it'll do a burnout. I don't know. Okay, so I got the pan up on there. So let's just walk I don't want these real tight, but you know, they need to be snug. I don't want them falling off. I don't know what the torque spec ought to be, but when I see that gasket start to smoosh out, then that is plenty good. So I'm just kind of watching it as I go along there. That one's pretty tight already. Let's see here. You can comment down below what the torque spec's supposed to be on this. I didn't look it up. I usually always do that. But I just know you don't want to tighten them down real tight. I mean, you don't want to smash the gasket out, because then it won't seal at all. And we're coming down along the back side here. And I'd say we're in good shape. All right, show you more. All right, let's pull this dipstick up out of there. Now this here dude says, do not add it between arrows, check when hot idling in park, warranty requires blah, 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 type F oil. So, all right, we can do that. So let's put like 3 quarts in this thing, and then we'll peek at it and see if there's any leaks. And if there ain't no leaks on that pan down there, then we shall start it up and see what happens. Let's get a quart here. point. This stuff's not cheap, I'll tell you that. And it's hard to find. Alright, let me go ahead and dump a couple more in, and then I'll show you more. Well, she appears to be all dry down here, and I know that pan would be full now. So, I did spray this with some, degreaser, just to kind of clean up the bottom side of this thing, and make sure, you know, that way we can kind of trace where our leaks really are. Because obviously it was leaking really bad when we started on this project. Gosh, what has it been, 5 months? You guys are probably getting tired of seeing all this stuff on the old limelateda, so let me take my hose and rinse that all off, and we'll lower this thing down, and we'll fire it up and see where we're at on our fluid levels. Show you more. Alright, let's see if it'll start. Well, we gotta turn on the anti-theft device here. Clear! Yeah, well, it might be. Let's see. Yeah, no, she's not even on there. Let's put another quart in. Show you more. Well, let's check this thing now and see what we got. I don't know, it looks like it's still down here. But there's some up here, but I don't know. Still looks like it's maybe low. I don't know. Well, I think we got her topped off, so let's go put some gas in this thing. We'll put some gas in this thing. There we go. So we're at operating temperature, so we're at 20 psi on the oil. Now, some of you had commented that that old Ford engine's wore out and it won't have any oil pressure. Well, I mean, it does have. I mean, yeah, I've seen them. I've drove these old Fords when they didn't even register on the gauge and they still run. So, but this one, you know, has got 20, well right now it says 22 in it, so we're doing about 800 RPM just idling in gear, so I don't think that's too bad. All right. Alright, so we got down here to the gas station, so we're gonna dump us in a couple ounces of lead additive and put about 10 gallons in this thing and see what we get. Well, maybe 5 gallons. Let's do 5 gallons. All right, show you more. Oh, hey, we made it back from the gas station, and I put 20 gallons in it, dumped that lead additive in there. I don't know if I should run that in there or not. I'm really more worried about running the ethanol gas, but man, that pure gasoline is like $5 a gallon around here. So, but anyway, I did put that lead additive in it. So anyway, we made it. Thanks for coming along. I tell you what, the old girl shifts nice and everything, and I did wind up having to put another quart of oil in it, or of transmission fluid in it. So I think we're good to go there. Now it's time to really go over this thing and get it ready for the trip to Sikeston. One of the things I know I need to do is I've got to get a proper battery mount. This old Southern Indiana strap is not going to cut it down there for the tech. And let's see, I also know I got to get a puke tank for the overflow. I've got an idea for that, but I don't know if it's going to work out. Let's see what else I got to do. I've checked all my fuel lines, everything. I should have less than 12 inches of fuel line. You know, other than taking the hubcaps off when I get down there for the tech, in my helmet, I got to check my helmet. I got to check the date on my helmet. In fact, I got to find my helmet. I don't even know where that's at. Oh, I see it. It's over there up on the ladder. So, oh, somebody's calling me. Hold on. The other thing I know we got to do is I want to get, since we've run it some, you know, and everything, I want to kind of dump the fluid out of the radiator, and I want to get a thing of that water wetter and put in there, because I don't want to put antifreeze in it, because then I'd have to drop it once we get to Sikeston. So I will have to put antifreeze back in it once? Yeah, just once, hopefully just once. No, once we get back from Sikeston, because it'll be starting to get cool weather around here, and I don't want, you know, I've worked too hard on this. I don't want it to freeze up now. So anyway, I guess with all that said, there's not a whole lot left to tell you at this video. I appreciate you coming along. If you've lasted this long watching this nonsense, I appreciate you. Every one of you that watch my videos, there's about 46 to 48 of you that every week watch my videos and comment, and I appreciate that. You're the ones that keeps me coming back doing this, because I want to show you what little bit of knowledge I know, and a lot of it I've forgotten. You know, this whole power valve thing has been an issue, and you know, I should have known that. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I used to always work on, and I've had that happen before, and yet I just totally, you know, went the wrong direction in diagnoses. But anyway, we got that fixed, got the filter in there, transmission sifting good. Tomorrow, I'm going to be taking it to a car show. Me and my son, who has the 72 Dodge D200, we're going to go to a car show, and I'll try to get you some footage of that. And yeah, the old limelateda, I'm sure it'll not win a thing, but hey, that's okay. I just want to go out there and see everybody. So, all right. Again, thanks for coming along. You can check us out on Facebook. We're on there, RCindustry, you know, Ricky Allen, blah, blah. We're on MeWe. In fact, we have a group on MeWe called Old Rust and Junk, or something like that. So you can check out MeWe if you want to. We're on Pop Talk. We put everything on Pop Talk as well. I've got a Rumble channel, but I haven't been getting a lot of, I don't get a lot of Rumbles there, so I haven't been putting a lot of stuff on there. But, you know, there is some stuff on Rumble if you want to go check that out as well. Anyway, again, thanks for coming out. And as always, we're making it just like brand used here, baby. Run, Tallulah, run! Hi, baby.